What is up? What is up, fellow air sign Gemini? I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot, and I'm coming to give you a live love reading. Okay, almost slipped up on my words right there. Sometimes I think faster than what I'm going to say. So again, this is for anybody that's Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in their chart. I cleaned all the cards. These are the last cards I got to clean. Palo Santo, Florida water, a little bit of cinnamon to keep it sweet. All right, Gemini. As I was meditating on your energy, okay, I got it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. I forget who sings that song, but that is the song, rap song that I got. So again, some of you guys basically had it with a lover, okay, or a friend or a family member, but you're at your wit's end. Like it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Okay, so that's what the energy I got. I just want to make sure the fire alarm don't go off. All right, so I'm using rose quartz. I'm about to get some third eye chakra energy up in here. I'm not a good person with the. All right, so hopefully that brings in some positive energy. Hold on. All right, Gemini. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And Gemini, since we're talking about love, hold on, it's pretty smoky in here. I'm going to do Palo Santo one more time because the energy is negative up in here. Okay, so you could have a lot of chaos and negative energy around you at this current time. So again, I suggest you some Palo Santo, some sage, okay, some camphor with this full moon energy. It is Friday the 13th. Okay, we're supposed to be a bad day. Is actually a lucky day. It's one of the best days to manifest. Is the third day of the full moon. Okay, so again, get your manifestations on. Get writing in that journal. All right, so that should be about enough. All right, so again, like I said, I heard it ain't nothing but cut that bitch off. So somebody, whether it's male or female, you don't have a problem right now cutting them off how they make you feel, all the drama and chaos they trying to bring up in your shit. So we're going to start off with the romance love oracle angels, or the love romance angel oracles, and we're going to see what's going on. So I call it nothing but divine light, my ancestors, my loved ones, archangels, all seven of them. Please guide me in this reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please show us what we need to see. So I'm going to pull on these oracle cards. How I'm trying to think how I'm going to do your reading. Pull on these oracle cards. I think I'm going to pull on the Island Wellness. I saw this before. Oracle cards. Then we're going to get the Truth Tarot, and then we're going to get the Tarot. So we're going to get to the bottom of it without getting to the bottom of it. But the only way we can get to the bottom of it is you hit me up for a personal love reading. All right. I thank you all for being here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the tribe. I'm kind of big deal for a reason because I do it all. Okay. All right. Let's get on with this reading. So first card we have here is unrequited love. So there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay. Then under that, we have pay attention to the red flags. All right. Across from there, we have flirt. And above from that, we have keep an open mind. All right. So I'm going to put these back. It was make the effort and attraction. So again, I feel like some of you are still truly cold. Wow, there's too many cards. Truly are attracted to your person. But again, right now, it's kind of hard for you to stay optimistic. It's kind of hard for you to make the effort because of what this person has done. The energy that you have been getting from this person. They told me to take both cards. At the bottom of the deck, you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's why I said today is a perfect day for manifestations, okay? Today, the 13th is the actual lucky number, okay? It's not a bad number. It is a lucky number. Then on the top of that, we got a new person, a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. If it hasn't come yet, it will. Okay, it could be a new person in your energy. It could be your old person becoming new. All right, it can be whatever. But we're only going to get to it when we finally read the cards. Okay, so unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So some of you guys are with somebody again. It's an imbalance. The math ain't mathing, okay? Things ain't equaling up. This person is not giving you enough love or attention, or you're giving them too much. Either way, the math ain't mathing, okay? So again, that is a red flag when somebody is not being reciprocal of the love and energy that you're giving them. Or, because remember, I don't know what reading it was, but I said, sometimes love is not enough. It takes attraction, it takes chemistry, it takes respect. It takes honor. If you don't have all that for somebody that you love, then it's not really valid. It's not valid at all. And it's not enough. You can love somebody all you want, but if they're disrespectful to you, or if the love is unequal, if it's imbalanced, where do you go from there? You can't continue to pour into an empty cup and drain your cup of all your emotions, your love, your energy. Okay? So it's unrequited. It's unbalanced. It's not given. Okay? It's not given. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. There are red flags everywhere in this situation with this person. Okay? You might have painted these flags different colors. Pink, yellow, blue, diamonds, whatever. Like the Lucky Charms. You may have not been seeing these things. Okay? If you haven't seen them, the universe is telling you pay attention to them now. If things are imbalanced, and there's other things going on, those are red flags jumping at you, smacking you in the face with this situation. They're also telling you right now, okay, how other people see you. Other people see you as a flirt. They see you extending your lighthearted energy to others, okay? Whether this is you or your person, maybe your person is a flirt. Maybe this is how you see them. The energy is going to be different for everybody. If this is not you, this is the person that you have on your mind. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate differs from your usual type and your expectations. So you could have an expectation of who your soulmate is supposed to be. Maybe you think it's this person. Maybe you thought it was another person. Okay? But whatever you thought it was, maybe it's the exact opposite. Maybe that's what you really deserve and not whatever you've been getting, whatever you've been settling for. A reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So again, like I said, maybe this new person is somebody that you dealt with before, but right now they're a new energy, healing energy. Maybe you see this person in a different light. And then you have, it's time to take back control of your life. So it looked like you guys were once feeling caged in, all right? Like a unique unicorn. And now you need to free yourself. You need to jump over that gate and be free. Get yourself back out there. Feel good about yourself. Love on yourself. Whatever you were doing, you were feeling caged in. It definitely wasn't the situation or isn't the situation for you at this time. All right, let's use some love oracle cards. And then we're going to clarify more with some truth cards. See what's going on here. Okay? Show me what you see for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. We're going to leave that right there. Show me unrequited love, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, I did see that in the pre-shuffle. All right, let's get here. Pay attention to the red flag. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coffin. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 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 All right, at the bottom of the deck, you got Girl with the Snake. You're dealing with the empath, narcissist paradigm. You are being charmed or used. You also have been enabling this person because they look at you as not having no boundaries, or this is the other person. Okay, let's get one more. Keep an open mind. Keep an open eye for Gemini. Keep an open mind for Gemini. Too many cards. Someone was wearing a mask. I see deception. Okay, mirror. This came out too. Right here, we have focus on yourself, your self-worth. It is time to heal. You may need to do some shadow work, or your person does, and you need to start having a little self-appreciation, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have Heart with the Key. Welcoming love, all right? Meeting the one, opening your heart, and getting together, and things just being perfect. So some of you guys may feel like you found someone that really unlocks your heart. They may have the key to your heart, okay? So again, we'll see what this energy is going on. This is usually your current and overall energy. So either you guys are starting to love yourself, you're welcoming love, you could be having a child, or things are new, having a new partner. You could be meeting the one. You could also be trying to open your heart to this situation. Okay, you could be getting together with your person, spending more time with your person, and you're trying to make things be a little more perfection. Remember, it's nothing perfect, but what is perfect for you. All right. So, unrequited love here has the clarifier as fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So again, it's saying karmic relationship. They all are karmic relationships. Okay, karmic relationship is just a relationship that teach you, again, like they says, having triggers. They teach you how to love yourself more. They teach you lessons. Okay, it's where you need to go in sometime and heal. This usually is a lesson that comes with a lot of chaos, turmoil. All right, and you could have resentment issues. They could have resentment issues. Okay, so again, this is also teaching you about how to let go and love you. There's a lot about you here. Okay, maybe you've been dealing with, like I said, people that have been giving you imbalance in relationships. Hi, Alyssa. Thank God you're here. Again, you could have been dealing with somebody that really triggered you. They brought you a lot of chaos, a lot of turmoil. Okay. They also may be teaching you how to forgive and let go and let God, not to hold on to grudges, not to have resentment issues. All right. Also having issues with closure. But with this situation, like I said, it is a karmic relationship. It doesn't mean that this person wasn't a soulmate or wasn't a twin flame, but it's letting you know, yes, that this situation is teaching you a valuable lesson about letting go and loving you. Like I said before reading the thing, karmic lessons, again, usually do hurt. They usually do hurt. But they all come at a time where you might be ascending, you might be growing mentally, physically, and spiritually. You're changing. Your life is changing. The God, the universe, whatever you believe in is trying to wake you up, smack you up so you can see what you deserve. Maybe it's a place and time where you need to love on yourself more, have a little bit more self-worth. Okay, at the bottom of that, you gotta pay attention to the red flags. There are endings, and endings bring new beginnings. Like I just said, there is growth, there is change, there is a liberation, there is a transition. So something is going on definitely within your psychic, within your soul. You're growing, you're ascending, you're learning through these lessons, through this unrequited love, through this red flag. Some of you guys might have noticed the red flags now, but didn't notice them before because you were trying to see nothing but the best in the person. Trust me, I'm so guilty of that. Okay, so you've been trying not to see the red flags. You've been trying to see green flags. You've been trying to paint them a little pink. You've been trying to put yellow, red or pink hearts on those red flags. Like, oh, I see your red flags, but I still love you. I'm still here for you. I'm a ride or die. What they saying that ride or die. Do you want to ride or die? It's time for you to jump off of this fucking cycle. And some of you guys are realizing that. It's time for you to end a certain situation that has not been giving you nothing but breadcrumbs. Imbalanced love offers. Poor love offers. The bare minimum love offers. So you're realizing that this situation needs to come to an end. Or you will be. And you are changing something about yourself. You're having a liberation. You also might be dealing with a Libra. But you are transitioning. And you are growing. And when you end one cycle, you're telling the universe that you're ready for different. You're ready for something new. You're ready for someone new. You no longer want to deal with this BS. That's what you're telling the universe. Now we're over here to cassette. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Like I said, this could be how you see them. This could be how they see you. Like somebody is a flirt here. Okay, now this could be a little bit outdated thinking. This could be you or the other person replaying events in their head. So because you did this the one time, now they think you're always going to do this. Or you're saying if they did that the one time, they're always going to do this. So again, this person could be mad that this is how you see them. That you have outdated thinking, that you have conditioning. You keep replaying events over and over in your head. And sometimes what I tell people is, it's not that I'm too fucked up or trauma bonded by certain people's actions to know where I see true love or real love from a friend, a lover, or anything. A lot of times is I seen this before. I seen this before. So again, until you learn the lesson will appear and reappear and appear and reappear in the same person or a different person with a different face, but the same lesson until you learn that lesson. So again, I don't think that's what it is. You may see this person as a flirt. And they may say you have outdated thinking. You keep replaying things over and over in your head. But that's where it gives you a flashback. And again, it could be trauma. It could be trauma bonded that this person put you in a situation with too much red flags and too much unrequited love. But again, even with this situation, you still have to keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and your expectations. You guys could also be mirroring each other. This was in Pisces and Taurus reading. And mirroring each other is being in relationships that reflect our wounds. Okay, so this gives you time to get a little introspection about your wounds, the things that you need to heal, your traumas. This cassette here that you keep replaying over and over and over again. And if that's the case, then you truly do need healing from this situation and this person, or they need it from you. So it is time for you guys to separate. At least do that. But on somebody's mind, it is a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Again, this could be the new love. This could be the past returning back to you as a new love. You could have thought this situation or this past person was never going to come through. But this person might have taken the time to ascend, as you also may be ascending as well. So as you're ascending, you're going to get new levels, new devils. You also may be dealing with a Capricorn. You're going to get more obstacles. This is also going to be a time for you to learn from those karmic lessons, those triggers, those fleeting triggers, the turmoil and chaos that people want to bring you or this person wants to bring you. You are expanding in your soul evolution. You're going through a new phase in life. But again, this person might have ascended. the one from the past that wants a reconciliation. They also, again, might have really learned from how you're making them feel now. You might be putting the shoes on the other foot. Okay? We won't know more details until we go into the tarot cards. I can't wait. So again, no matter what, you are ascending and you are preparing for union. Definitely you're preparing for a new phase. If it's not union with this person, it's a union with another person, but only when you free yourself and start loving yourself. Some of you guys might be wanting a vacation. You might just want to go out somewhere to the beach one day. Okay? But then you're just trying to get your happiness back. You're trying to have joy and playfulness back into your life. Once you free yourself from this little cage where this unicorn is, it is time for you to take back control over your life. So some of you guys let this person run amok in your life, in your emotions. They basically played in your face. So right now it's time for you to get some joy back into your life. It's time for you to get back to oneness, loving yourself. You may even need a little short vacation. I'm in the Eastern. I'm on Eastern time in the United States. So again, it's time for you to get happy again. It's time for you to find joy. It's time for you to be playfulness with yourself. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we got boat. Some of you guys may have a boat. You might want to go on a boat. You might want to go on a boat with your friends, lovers, or this new person. Receiving what you need. Okay, this is like closure issues. Okay, progressing to the next level. Like I said, new levels, new devils. Arriving. Moving on and having closure issues, like I said. So whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with, somebody got some closure issues. Somebody really want to know, why are you not letting them come back around again and play in your face? Why you keep playing this cassette and this outdated thinking about what they did? Why are you now talking about their red flags when you ain't say nothing about them before? All this dumb shit, okay? Again, you guys have been mirroring each other because you guys were reflecting each other's wounds. From a past love affair, dealing with your parents, whatever it is, you were reflecting each other's wounds in this relationship. So somebody is taking a step back to get some introspection. That's why they're telling you to keep an open mind. Even though this might be your soul, your person, because we are here to learn karmic lessons with everybody. Friends, family, foes. Karmic lessons are with people that we deal with. It can be a soulmate, a twin flame, a dog, a cat, it doesn't matter. But you guys been mirroring each other, and your self-image reflects the wounds that you have, and they show up in relationships. Cat, dog, it doesn't matter. All right, let's get some truth tarot before we get into the real tarot. All right, ancestors, spirit guides, 7 archangels, show me here with nothing but light and love. What is going on? Oh, child, I didn't even get to talk. All right, you got somebody that wants to give a sincere apology, but I feel like somebody, maybe you, Gemini, is now emotionally unavailable. You're not trying to hear that shit, okay? Now you have a lock on your emotions, a lock around your heart. You could have been dealing with the ladies' man, a player from the Himalayas, all right? What else? Yeah, like I said, this person triggered you. But again, do you see how they're like mirroring each other? It's like the shadow side. This person, this situation triggered you. It triggered your emotions. It triggered a childhood wound that you still may need to heal, or you triggered this in them. Again, it could have been mirroring it. It could have been vice versa. All right? Somebody is focused on money and somebody is toxic and crazy here. All right? So somebody is just focused on money right now. This could be them. This could be you. Okay? But even though they're focused on this money, they keep replaying what you said or the things that you said to them. Why you're not letting this go as easily. Okay, this keeps replaying in their mind. So they keep thinking that you're the toxic and crazy one. You could be thinking they're the toxic and crazy one. Okay? What is this ascending? All right, that's the main card, Spirit. We got pride. Somebody's very egotistical. Someone new in chemistry. So where you didn't have the chemistry that matched or was requited with this old person or the person you're with now or thinking about now, again, this new person might sneaky. Somebody was being sneaky. They might have been talking to people while on the phone while you guys were sleeping. And you occasionally may catch them on their phone. Social media troll is what I hear. Okay, so you're realizing, oh yeah, you might have walked away. This is somebody that you walked away that wants the reconciliation. You walked away from this person. You told them you kiss your ass. You're detaching from this situation. All right, this woman is walking away. She got tired of catching this person on the phone. They might have walked away, but you might have just let them right on walk away. Air sign. So again, this is reconfirming that you air sign need to free yourself from this situation. Yeah, there might have been chemistry. There might have been love, but it wasn't enough. There was a lot of third party situations here. Could have been 3 people involved. It could have been other people, minions getting in the situation, talking their bullshit, talking in your person's ears. Also, what I'm hearing. This person's having a lot of fantasy and seduction, or somebody could be fantasizing and wanting to seduce you, Gemini, okay? So again, I feel like you're definitely missed here. Again, but this person has pride and ego issues. They don't want to show vulnerability. They don't want to admit that they were wrong. They don't want to admit that they took you through something that was totally unnecessary, is what I'm hearing. Unnecessary. Now we move up here, we got, like I said, shadow work and inner child. When you guys are mirroring each other, you guys are showing a lot of trauma and it's showing up in your relationships with each other. So you need to heal. You need to go within, heal. See, why is this triggering you so much? Why does this person bring a lot of turmoil and chaos? Why didn't you see the red flags the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 times? Whatever it is for you. Realize that it could have been just a puppy love crush. Okay? Again, also, keep an open mind. You could have a puppy love crush on somebody, but you also, when you start to heal and work on yourself, you will do better. You will attract better. And you can start dating again. Getting into alignment what is truly, clearly here for you. All right, now it's time. Let's get to the nitty gritty and pull some tarot cards. Okay? Thank you, Ancestor Spirit, Archangels, all 7 of you. Come up in here and show us some positive light with this reading in love for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show us what you got here. What is this unrequited love here? Okay, yeah, like I said, for some of you, it could have been with finances. Remember, Pentacles is not just money. It's energy. So you were giving more energy than the other person. This person might have been breadcrumbing you with the finances and with energy. So you were giving more than what you were getting back. This person also might have been giving to other people, if you know what I mean. Money, energy, okay? But what they wasn't doing was giving to you. They wasn't investing in this relationship with you like they should have been, okay? Ooh, like I said, the family. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Or another air sign. Remember, people could have this in their chart. So again, they was not investing in their family. They was not investing in this happiness, okay? I ain't got time for this. Again, like I said, there's a lot of black magic being done. It is the full moon energy. So somebody don't want this to be heard. Got the strength card here. Like I said, there has been a lot of a lot of pride, a lot of ego, or why this person did this to you, okay? Or you them. Take it as a resonate. But some of you guys could have been dealing with the Leo. It could also be money has been involved or been a huge pressure on the situation. And that's why things have been a little bit imbalanced. Because if the person don't have it in them, they just don't have it. If they don't have the love that you need in them, how are they going to give it? And how they going to give you something that you're not even giving to yourself? Okay? If you're not pouring into your own cup, how they going to give you that? How do you even know what that looks like? How do they know what that looks like? Maybe this person was never loved correctly. Maybe they always were in traumatic bonded karmic relationships. Maybe you were. Take it as a resonate. But somebody realized things have been unequal for a while. This person hasn't been given to the family. All right. It could be a family of 4 here. You've been trying to tame. You've been trying to tame your wildness, your inner beast. All right. This person might also felt like you were the only one that could tame their inner beast, or vice versa. How did I pick that up? All right. You got the Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay. This person also might have been traveling, might have been doing a lot of in and out here with the Page of Wands. Also could have been very immature. You guys could have a child that is a fire sign. But again, with the Page of Wands, this person is kind of always like looking for something new. Always trying to, leave a situation, travel, think they can run back. But again, for some of you guys, again, about the finances. This person wasn't a good husband. The one thing about the King of Pentacles, he is a good provider when he is a provider. But other than that, he has a lot of arrogance. And he used and abuses of power. Okay? Okay, with business and family and all kinds of matters. He abuses his power, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So that could have been a lot. He's been in a relationship with this person. It is definitely narcissistic. They also want their cake and eat it too. And for some of you guys, 2 of Cups, that was not happening. You guys were not on the even keel, was not on the even bond. Again, could have been dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could have been a lot of interferences in this relationship. Again, maybe this person was dealing with a fire sign or in a water sign or whatever. Again, a lot of interference. Okay. It was interference recording this. So we're going to get this flirt. What is that? That wanted to pop out. 2 of Wands. So now they see you planning. Okay. They see you strategizing how to move now. Okay. You might be leaving the past behind. This is how they see you or you see them. But I feel like this is how you see them. All right. But they see you as like this. Well, if you've been cold and distant to this person, they see you planning. They think you're trying to make a move. All right. Yeah, that you're no longer, because that was upright. It turned right back around and you're no longer invested in this situation. You're no longer waiting on them. So they might think that you're planning to make a move elsewhere into the future with someone or something else, or even without them. Again, but the 7 of Pentacles is no longer waiting, no longer wanting to invest in something. They also might be accusing you accusing them of new love. But this is also talking about you not investing in them. You pulling back your energy with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You're no longer waiting on them. You're planning a future without them. And somehow, some way, you are truly starting to love on yourself here with the Ace of Cups, or there will be a new love. What is this Ace of Cups? I really feel like it's you loving on yourself. What is this Ace of Cups for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus? You realize, yeah, definitely that. You made a judgment, or judgment has been brought on by the Lord above. Okay, you see, he's calling, he is blowing on the horn between this family or this community of people. So there has been a decision here, number 20, okay, where, you're like, the hell with this. Something might be going on the 20th. But the hell with this. I'm going to love myself enough to walk away, to plan for the future, to not invest in this situation anymore, to not wait for this person. Okay, if anything, I wait on new love, but until then, I'm going to love on myself. I deserve better. I'm going to pour into my own cup, into my own emotional reservoir. Because for a long time or for a little bit, you guys been emotionally unavailable, or they have. And that's why you pull back your energy. Like, I'm not going to continue to pour in their cup while I'm draining mine. Okay, so that's what some of you guys are definitely realizing here. Let's get this shadow work, this open mind, this dating. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, guys, I normally don't take all these cards. I'm going to put them back and see if they come back. Spirit was like, take them. Oh, my goodness. You guys' energy is all over the place, or your person's energy all over the place. Remember, this is the full moon. This is the third day. This is the 14th. It started on the 11th. Okay, but the full moon energy is usually lasts for 3 days before and 3 days after. So this is a great time for you to do releasing rituals. Okay, but this Friday the 13th is releasing rituals and manifestations. Okay, so after this, I'm going to do my lucky money candle. I'm going to pull the rest of the cards. So again, some of you guys with the Hermit card, number 9, this is the 9th year. So again, even though you may have decided to pull back your energy, says true. You decided to pull back your energy, right? You still might be feeling lonely, but you are self-reflecting. Some of you guys are realizing that you do need some type of situation. You might be soul searching at this time, feeling like, okay, that you're alone, but please remember you're never alone. Your ancestors, loved ones are definitely here, okay? They're definitely guiding you. They would never leave you. They would never forsake you, okay? So even though you're feeling alone, again, yes, this person wants a reconciliation. There might be a celebration coming up. This person might pop up at this celebration while you're with friends. Yeah, trying to give you an emotional apology. But see, you have here with the Page of Cups, it could be a Pisces. This person looks like they're sneaking, like they're hiding something behind their back, right? Even though he got his hands on his hips, he still looks like a little sneaky. But again, this is a little love offer, a little apology for their bullshit. What's behind this Page of Cups? Oh, the Tower. You might even be shocked that this person comes around while you're celebrating, while you're with friends, okay? Third party energy, like I said. You might even met this third party or been hanging out with friends disguised as third party as friends. Like I said, this is time for healing. This is time for hope, wishes, okay? You could be, focusing on your healing right now or need to. You need to get things balanced here. You need to pour into your cup. You need to wish upon a star because the universe wants to grant you something. You also might be dealing with an Aquarius. You guys may be able to work together. Again, another 3 from a third party situation. Or again, like I said, there's people steady in your energy, steady in your business, minding your business, you and your partner's business. So again, you have where there's a time right now, we are in the 9th year. This is a perfect time for you to do the inner work, shadow work, okay? Look online, get the shadow work book. This is starting the journey of your healing, of your inner soul. Like I was talking to a lady today, shadow work is never done. I don't care if you go up and down through that book 10 times. It is never done because somebody always would try you, always would try to test you, trigger you. So until you get to a place where you're not triggered no more by the dumb shit other people do, you still have a lot of healing to do. All right? Because you want to bond out of love, not out of turmoil. You want to bond and be with somebody out of love and not chaos. You want to bond and be with somebody out of love and not triggers. So again, you're learning this year through all these red flags, through all this unrequited love, through all the interference, the third party bullshit. You're learning. And don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself because I'm still learning as well. Learning is a lifelong evolution for your soul. It's when you don't learn, you die. It's when you don't learn, you decline. you eventually are killing yourself slowly but surely, because you're going to continue repeating karmic lessons until you get it. And if you don't get it and you die, then you're going to come back and repeat the same shit over and over again. That's why a lot of people have deja vu, because they've been here, done that before, because they didn't learn the fucking first time. So again, the Hermit is taking the time to soul reflect. And I love that you had that star card after that, because the Hermit is taking the time to soul reflect. He is coming from a place of darkness, and he's trying to light his way through a new path that he learned and he can reflect on. But in that lantern is the star. But that is only going to come when you do the shadow work, this inner child work. And again, it takes a lot for you to own up to your self part. Because it takes two to tangle. It also takes two to make a situation go wrong. But also, like I said, to the other sign, with that saying done, it is also not for you to sit there and to play dummy and ignore these flags. But when I say it takes two, because you're only going to allow things to happen, people are only going to do what you allow them to do. When you finally put a halt to it, is when you're the bad guy. Is when you finally put a halt to it, is when you start growing. When you finally put a halt to it, is when you free yourself. So maybe when you finally do see the truth behind the manipulation that's been going on with this person, and also realize that you have everything that you need. I don't care if you're a mother with the Empress here. The Empress also is a mother that creates. She creates all new things. You also may have Libra and Taurus in your energy. Some cards say that's Gemini's energy, but it doesn't matter. This woman is the queen of all queens. She is the Empress. She creates things. She brings life into this world. So how dare you forget who the fuck you are? You are the magician. This is definitely Gemini's energy. As above, so below. You are ruled by Mercury. There's going to be an element of surprise with this situation. Surprise, motherfucker, we're not getting back together. I see who you clearly are. Another Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So as you're seeing the truth of the matter, realizing that, you know, you may need some healing, because you've been also allowing this bullshit to happen for a certain amount of time. Come on, give me a like, a share, a thumbs up, something. You've been dealing with it. Some people don't want to hear the harsh truth, but it is true. We allow people to treat us the way that they treat us. Until we start standing our grounds, setting some boundaries, that's when all that chaos stops. But again, I do see you being Nine of Pentacles. You do having a peace of mind. Finally, with your finances, your money. Okay? You're keeping an open mind. You're realizing I can do bad all by myself. Okay? And again, your money might be starting to look right. You're no longer in the decision where you're indecisive, because being indecisive about the situation and this person is a decision in itself. And it gives opportunity. You also might be indecisive when this new love comes in, when this person comes up. But again, they're telling you to keep an open mind about this situation, this person. They may not be your usual Dudley Bugley that you normally date. And maybe that's the situation. You need to give somebody new, different energy a chance to love you. Okay? This Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo is also afraid of you being single and of you getting back out there and dating again. They're petrified of it, because they know that you deserve better and you will get better. They're petrified of it. All right, let's get a few more cards here, Gemini. Show me the advice for Gemini leaving this reading before I do the oracles. Show me your advice, Spirit, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So it does show you're leveling up, or as I said it, Ace of Cups. You're pouring in your own cup, boo. There is new love. You are loving you. And when you start loving, you start glowing and showing better. You're showing up for yourself. And that's going to bring in new love, okay? There's somebody that wants to come back around and love upon you. It could be a person from the past that wants to be in new energy now that they see you finally making some sacrifices and cutting something off. Like I said, When I came in here, I keep hearing that song. It ain't nothing cut a bitch off. Uh, uh. It ain't nothing cut a bitch off. Twist words. Yeah, when you make that decision to love on yourself, to pour into your own cup, when you have that insight, you know what's going on of love. What love is really and what it's really not. Okay? Yep, you start to get the abundance. You start to get clarity. You start to get the sun. You also could be having a Leo come up in there. Some of you guys could be indecisive about a Leo. It could be a new baby or something coming on the way. All right? In about Leo season. 10 of Pentacles. This is your legacy. This is your family. So this is how you're going to treat. You're going to show people how to treat you. Okay? You're going to go from the 9 of Pentacles of being independent, slowly but surely having a peace of mind, contentment of being single. With the 9 here, some of you guys can see 9, 9, 10, 10. All right, 2, 2. You might be seeing synchronizing numbers. Those are messages from the universe saying, hey, Dodo Bird, wake up. Wake up, because we're trying to talk to you. We're trying to show you the red flags. We know you feel a certain way because air signs are very intuitive. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, because we're closer to the ethers. Fuck these water signs. We're closer to the ethers. As I said that, the water sign came out. This person could be very charming with the Knight of Cups. But again, it's not a king. It is a knight. They come in here with their charming, their love, their little empty cup of love, their weak-ass, fake-ass apologies. But then again, they start to make you feel abandoned. They start to make you start to live off fear. That Knight of Cups energy only lasts for a little bit because it is a knight. And then they might go back into the third-party situation. They might go and lean on other people for support instead of leaning on you. Again, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius involved. This is the Queen of Wands, but she's also the other woman. But this person also see you finally bossing up, taking action, taking that stick in your hand and saying, you know what? I'm not dealing with this shit. I deserve better. I deserve better. I've been your support. I need support now. I need the support. Where are you when I need the support? Where were you when I needed the loving and nurturing? This person could also been dealing with 3 women, 3 people. Third party keeps popping out no matter what. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 10, 10. But it doesn't matter, Gemini. When you start loving on yourself, pouring into yourself, stop allowing people to take advantage of you because you're in a certain situation, pregnancy, feeling stuck financially, whatever the situation may be for you, when you start laying some ground rules or some, putting up that hand like, you know what, fuck you. I'm not dealing with this bullshit no more. I can do bad all by myself. And getting yourself out of this victim energy or dealing with somebody that plays victim all the time. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Why are you going to act this way? You got 3 of Cups on both decks. So definitely this is some third-party energy, friends influence, okay? Friends jealous of your relationship with your person, his friends, your friends. Doesn't matter. It's been influenced by third-party energy. People trying to definitely break you up. So if some of you guys take a step back, try to heal the situation within you first, and then with this person next, you don't know what could happen. But people go through things until they learn the lesson. Maybe you learn your lesson from this person or vice versa. But I'm about to close this reading up, okay? So I love you guys. I'm going to do these oracle cards before I head on out. Ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, okay? I need your divine light here for the sign of Gemini. We ask for your protection in all these readings and all the people that come here and get a reading. Please protect them from any evil eye, any evil doing, and return the sender tenfold. All right? Here we go. So you got 2 aces in this reading, Gemini. You got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords twice. Okay. Wow. When I tell you guys, I love tarot so much. I just love it. They be confirming things I had said, and I didn't know this was going to come out in the reading. All right, the first card that stuck out to me. Remember, I said it takes two to tango. Take responsibility for your own actions. Again, those red flags that you totally ignored until they started smacking you in the face. Take responsibility for your part. Take responsibility of how you might, not saying that the blame or cheating is on anybody's fault, how you allow this person to take advantage of you or vice versa. Take responsibility for your actions, okay? Number 2, know your truth. That is the Ace of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Know your truth. Know who you are before somebody come up in your face telling you who you are. Know what you can handle. Know what you can't handle. Like I said, some of you do know your truth. You're finally getting to this energy. Then googly boogly that I can do all bad all by myself and let you stress me the fuck out. You go all the way to hell. You get the hell on. Helly holla. Patience is a virtue, okay? Some of you might say, I was patient with this person long enough. But it is truly a virtue. Again, this is also telling me be patient with yourself. Be patient with your self-healing and your inner child. Be patient with getting yourself back out there again and loving again. Be patient with your healing. Be patient with your children. Be patient because abundance is coming in. I'm telling you, the Lord sees everything here with judgment. They see how people did them. They see how people are. Trust me, nothing goes unseen. Patience is a virtue. Death is an illusion. So in case some of you guys were dealing with death didn't come out in your tarot cards, but it did come up in your oracle cards, coffin. But remember, it could be death of a situation, an ending of a cycle. But true death is an illusion because energy doesn't change. I mean, it doesn't die. It just changes. Just like when water is in a cup and it freezes, it just changes form. It's still water. Death is an illusion. Worry. What is worry? It is a wasted emotion. It's wasted. What you gonna do with that worry? What does worry bring you? Absolutely nothing. So why worry? Instead of putting out positive energy, speaking positivity in your life, pouring into your own cup with the cup of love, knowing that you are a bad bitch or that dude, talking positive affirmations in the mirror, loving on yourself, going for a spa day, going for a massage, going for a pedicure, taking a break from everything and stop worrying because all that is wasted. You're just wasting good old loving energy there and good old loving tears or whatever. Don't worry. Be happy. I just had to say that. All right, guys, I thank you for your support, okay? Please remember, we are, not all, some of us are ascending. So like I said, when you go to new levels, oh yeah, boom, boom, bit. You're going to get new devils. They're going to come from everywhere, friends, family, and foes. People that want you to stay stuck. People that want to see you in negative light and negative energy. Let them think and say whatever they want to say about you. You know who you truly are, and you know what you're truly not. We're all adults here at this time. Okay, so remember, be you. Be you. Love you. It is the highest vibration of love. Okay, and that's in the heart chakra in the center. The heart chakra, when it's activated, it can heal all the chakras above it and the chakras below it. But it has to be activated. And it is activated with self-love. It is activated with doing your work. It is activated with getting into meditation. It is activated when constantly evolving, speaking your truth, making clear decisions that serve you better and that are aligned with your purpose. And your legacy, like it says here. Again, with the Five of Pentacles, worry. You put a lot of worry in the situation and it had you going up and down for a long time. Get out of that energy. Okay? Make a decision to be focused on yourself and your legacy. Look, it says it right there. All right, guys, I love you so much. Be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of love. And I love you guys. If you're new here, again, please subscribe to the tribe. Come back and check me out. I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow what is the signs of negative energy or black magic being thrown your way. I'm going to do a money manifestation candle tonight. I will record that and probably put that on the community board. I'm also going to do a cord cutting tonight. I did one visualize it last night, but I'm going to do an actual cord cutting. This one is not for a lover, it's for a friend, okay, that I did love, okay, that abused my energy, had a narcissistic abuse, okay. So I will be doing a cord cutting, showing you how you can do that yourself, okay. Okay, so you can get people's energy right out of here. All right, it ain't nothing. Cut that bitch off, and that's how I'm signing off. All right, I love you guys. Be you, love you. It's the highest vibration of love, and I'm out.